Wow, I get to introduce two amazing authors. I'm delighted to introduce Ruth Rifka, the winner of the Poetry Award. Her book, To All the Mirror Doors of a Beginning, a Journey Ending. Ruth, it's a collection of poems driven by passion and urgency. Under her full name, Ruth Rifka Abrams, she is a well-known visual artist and expressionist painter. With advanced age has come the need for words, as well. In the poem titled, In My 96th Year, she begins, I am obsessed to search out the truth of all things, to see the pleasure clear before I go, as go I must. With startling honesty and directness, Ruth wrestles with questions of morality, mortality, and belief, responding to painful current events and the rise of anti-Semitism. I'm delighted to introduce Ruth Rifka, our winner this year in poetry.
I want to thank you, all of you, who are so deeply involved in keeping Jewish literature alive in this time when virulent Jew hate swamps the planet. I don't have to tell you about that. I am truly honored by this award, and believe me, suitably humbled to find myself in such stellar company. Thank you, all of you who have come out for me this afternoon, and to all my mentors who are out there. I never imagined in my 96th year to become a kind of war poet while facing down mortality and searching for answers. This book begins with the shock of October 7 and stops at the 7th month of the war. Today, I have chosen poems to read that try to transcend this heavy subject. 2 months into the war, my husband died. This is dedicated to him, to my first and lifelong mentor. Lou, I held your hand and felt your comfort of me as you were leaving. Your sudden strength gave me courage as I tried to ease you over into that place where I'm not sure we will ever again meet. You were my friend until that very moment when you knew death was coming for you. That's my last memory of you, that somehow I gave you power to depart, perhaps gave you one last moment of happiness. Now I am the last of the last, speaking to all my dead. Since they can no longer speak to me, I shall enter their silence. And so I speak to myself. The dead are dead. I am still alive, far from deathbed words, and yet close. Let this be a prayer, a guiding protection for all those I will leave behind. Let my heart, my soul, be this pressing hand blessing you forever. Amen. I wrote the second poem quite a bit of time before the living hostages were released. Old age must live with not knowing. The end of the novel started. The outcome of this cursed war, who your great-grandchildren will become, if and how the world will fall apart in global warming, Earth blood-soaked or nuclear bombed. Anyway, you'll be gone. Every night know this for sure. A visit from the angel of death is reasonable expectation. Here and now arrives this final time to think about goodbyes, plus giving a paean of thanks for whatever ordained and sustained us this time around, supposing we were here before. If not, then our last time ever, seeing as there won't be anything more. Is it so terrible to die? Billions of times before in this divine sensorium of existence, of absolute wonder and thudding horror, this dance of life and death and consciousness extinguished has happened before, Is there more? At the end, do we find out why something is instead of nothing, and what our purpose signified, why we lived, why we died, why we hoped, why we were, why we loved, only to lose it all? The only thing I know for sure right now, my story ends. I can only hope death smiles kind for me here in my good luck of stubborn age, where I live on, while the young die brave, and some live caged in the same Hamas hell, where their enemy rots in ruins. Let me live to reach the day when all the young are free and reckless in their hopes, a day perhaps of any kind of peace, the end of this war and everyone's children singing, and that will be enough. My last poem is for everyone's children. I wrote it as a coda to a bitter story unfolding, and perhaps still unfolding. Parting blessings as I leave. May the truth and beauty of your childhood soul follow and be with you all the days of a long life full of purpose, meaning, and true love, under the canopy of God's benevolent presence. May you wake up from dreams that connect you to your truest self. May you be blessed to meet and be joined in long, happy companionship with your fated chosen one. May you exult in good health and in the knowledge of how to maintain your body. May you be blessed with abundance to share. May you turn challenges into victories. May every loss be softened with the ongoing love of a company of dear ones. May you be blessed by fate. May you keep a compassionate heart and have the luck to meet equally compassionate souls in your life journey. May you learn wondrous things. May you never stop studying the miracles of this existence. May you never be lonely for long. May you be blessed with many friends and be counted as a true friend. May you relish your own company and solitude. May you be fortunate enough to achieve discernment and understanding through teachers and become a preceptor yourself of higher truths. May you be true to your truest self. Thank you.